Hello everybody, this is Gerald Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play The Last Remnant. Before we begin, I made a few changes to Lord David's union and replaced a few unions with some of the Quincies of which I've recruited. And those Quincies are Darren and also Maddox. I added them to the party. Anyways, it's time to begin the next side quest, and this side quest involves a white Quincy and a forbidden tome. In this side quest, what we have to do, I pretty much already explained what we have to do. We have to recover the forbidden tome for him. The reason is because this guy is haunted by his memories of his fallen comrades. And those voices are just eating at his mortal soul and throwing his spirit into a serious imbalance in limbo. It can happen to people, like, I know it happens to people in real life who actually serve in the military. They can have like a mental breakdown because they took so many lives. I mean, it happens to people practically all the time. Well, not all the time. I shouldn't say that. Shoot. Why did I say it? I don't freaking know. Alright. What we gotta do, I've already explained. Why am I explaining this again? In this side quest, we're going to be re-exploring the catacombs. And we're going to be exploring a new part of the catacombs. In the catacombs, we are going to be heading towards the left for when we actually begin the area, as opposed to the right.
Let's do this.
Fun fact, during the side quest, this is when my original Let's Play of this game actually got cancelled. Really, because I went the wrong freaking way. And I had no idea where I was going, and I didn't know where to go. Really. That was how it ended. I was fighting a grand beetle, that much I remember. And yeah. Just some bad things happened. I made some stupid mistakes. Since we are exploring an old area once again, and since we're fighting some new enemies, I'm showing the fight anyway. Since we're exploring an old area in a new space, Jesus, what am I saying? I don't know. Despite us exploring the catacombs again, excuse me, we have a high morale. Reason is because we haven't been here for a while, for one. Two, we're on the side quest. 3, we've been doing them left and right. And we've been increasing our stats as well. And quite a lot of them. A lot of stats. Another thing I forgot to mention with the union changes, I also changed the formation of some people. And another thing, I've actually acquired a brand new formation as well. Really? And I thought I got as many as I could possibly collect, but no. I must have completed a certain guild task I wasn't able to complete in the last playthrough, but I did now. So that's interesting now. Now what can I say about the enemies in which we're fighting here? These are the vile lizards. I'm pretty sure we fought one of their cousins before, but anyways, they can be relatively dangerous if you're not careful with them. Because they do have a bit of a tendency to use the ability rollout, and their attack power packs quite a punch, but not too big of a punch, if you know what I mean. So basically the vile lizards you really don't have to approach with caution. You just can wipe the floor with them until they use cavalry call. That'll be when they're going to be summoning reinforcements. And let me tell you, reinforcements, just, you know, depending on the numbers, well, that's when things are really going to start getting serious. Because depending on how many show up, it can either help you or it can really mess you up in so many ways that you can't even possibly imagine. Like, for example, I remember back in that one castle in the desert, which is the name of the castle I can't even remember for the life of me, dang it. But anyways, I remember fighting some enemies off screen, and then during the fight some reinforcements came, and I mean, it was already bleak enough as it is. I mean, we could barely hold our own. And then more show up out of nowhere and really wipe the floor with us. But that's not the case anymore. Only 2 of these guys showed up, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all.
Little by little, I hope to put this power to great use.
So what can I say about Maddox and Darren as party members and members of our unions? They both are really useful Quincy's. They really are. Darren is more of a physical dealing kind of Quincy, while Maddox is more the mystic type. But I'm having them both follow the balanced path, just because I like them being flexible. Being able to do both combat arts and mystic arts. Just in case something were to happen that would prevent them from using their using their specialties. If you know what I mean. Another thing within the catacombs, despite us exploring a new part of the catacombs, we're going to be fighting relatively the same enemies again and again. So nothing really new here. And we're also going to be exploring some old and also really annoying mechanics too. Now let's go on with today's topics. I only got 2 left because I'm recording this video and the last video like shortly one after the other. And I think I got 1 more to record as well. Yeah, I do. 1 more after this.
Let's do this.
So, first topic. I know bullying is a major problem, both real-life bullying and cyberbullying. Here's my take on it. I hate bullying. I'm against bullying. And to tell the truth, I never actually explained this in real life, but at one point, I really was a bully. This was many years ago. I mean, I wasn't the physical kind of bully. I was more the mental kind. But I really didn't keep it up for that long. Thank God. My mind wasn't that crazy. I mean, I didn't bully the person enough to make them cry or anything, thankfully. But I've done some things that I'm not really proud of. And since then I've straightened up. And I feel like now I'm a better person. Because I put those kinds of memories behind me. Never again am I the bully. And I'm against bullying too. I'm against it now. I really am. Bullying, from what I know, is a big problem. There are 2 kinds of bullies. There's the physical kind of bullies, which are relatively around the male portion of the human race. And there are the mental kind of bullies that are more surrounding the female kind. I mean, they surround more the female human race. Blah. Females, mental bullies. Physical bullies, male. That's what I'm trying to say. I hate both kinds. When I was in high school, I know I was picked on because I was an easy target. I mean, I wasn't one of them stereotypical nerds who wore high waters all the time and wore freaking nerd glasses, if you know what I mean. I mean, I wear glasses now, don't get me wrong. I mean, my glasses, I wear them to see at a distance. I mean, I can see without them, but not too far out. That's all I really have to say about that. The kind of bullying that I went through when I was in high school, I went through the mental bullying. And a lot of the mental bullying actually came from the male portion of the human race. Really. Thankfully, I wasn't physically bullied at all. Like, I wasn't given a swirly, like, constantly. Thank God, because if I would have been given a swirly, then I would have said something about it. At least I know how to stand up to a bully. I mean, if you are being bullied, or if you witness a friend or anyone being bullied, stand up and say something to an adult. And if they don't believe you, well, make them believe you. Have them come with you and have them witness what's happening. I mean, I remember a friend of mine who was involved with a certain school system when bullies practically ran the school. And the adults didn't really give a crud.
Okay, later.
So, if you are in this scenario, all I really have to say is this. Report it to your parents. Say something to them. And they should get on the school's case. And, if necessary, take them to court. Really. Stand up. Don't be afraid. And if the bully threatens to burn down your house, call the police. No, really. Call the frickin' police. And tell him the bully's name, and tell him he's going to commit arson and burn down your house if he found out that you ratted him out. I mean, ratting out a bully is different than tattletaling. I mean, if you're saving your own skin as well as your friends, that's one thing. But just tattletaling, it's another thing. And that's for a different topic for a different time. Well, we're pretty much at the end of this side quest, because this is the very last room. In this room, you can't really do much in here during the side quest because you're going to get interrupted by this freak. He kind of looks like one of them freaking werewolves or whatever they are, which we fought again in the Numar Mines. This is known as a Soul Eater. Soul Eaters, again, not too hard to take down, especially if you've been doing all the side quests and stuff. Just pound them to the freaking ground, and that's how you win. I know I'm not that enthusiastic right now. Sorry. When I'm talking about serious stuff, I tend not to be so enthusiastic. What can I say about the Soul Eater? Well, the Soul Eater can deal quite a bit of damage, but again, he's not too dangerous. Give him everything you got. That's all I really have to say. Now let's get on with the last topic I have in my list of topics. And the last thing I have to talk about today is, what is your preference? Do you like bottled sodas better, or do you like canned sodas better? For me, I like bottled sodas better. I don't know what it is, but I'm just more of a fan of the bottled sodas. I mean, I like opening the bottles and just drinking from the bottle. And for some reason, drinking from the bottle is better than drinking from the can. Again, that's just my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. Do you like canned sodas better, or do you like do you like bottled sodas better? Let me know in the comments section below as I go searching for the freaking bottle cap. Here it is. That wasn't too hard. Okay, now that the Soul Eater is dead, we can now end this side quest once and for all. Yeah, White Quincy with red eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. So this White Quincy was a very kind and noble person, but when a certain battle hit, he was the only one who made it out alive. While he and his other friends were on the front lines on a certain war, I really don't know. But either way, his friends are dead. And the Forbidden Tome, it's gone. It's nothing but dust. It's nothing more than a memory now. I don't know why. Wait, yes I do. It's because the thing grew old. And it just withered away. Sure. I really don't know how ghosts can actually hold physical objects. I mean, this isn't a Mario game. We can't use Mario logic here. But it's weird. So we're going to be showing this thing to the White Quincy. And what is it? Well, first we gotta tell him about his friends. Yeah, the picture kind of really messed him up. Really messed with his head. But at the same time, we sort of made him feel better about himself too. But it may not seem like it, but I feel like it did make him feel a little bit better about himself, knowing that his friends had no regrets, despite dying. It's like I regret nothing, apart from dying. Alright, now for the next side quest, which we will take on next time. The next side quest, we're going to be talking to Roberto in the Melfina Castle. But as I stated, we're doing the side quest next time. What is this side quest about? Well, the side quest, basically what's going on is there's something funny that's happening within Crookfin. And it's up to us to take care and investigate what's going on in Crookfin and deal with this problem as soon as possible. But again, that's for next time. Anyways, this is Snivy with Let's Play The Last Remnant. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time, we're returning to Crookfin and taking care of business over there, because we're men from over there.